chronic disengagement can lead to burnout. And for leaders, this not only affects their own well-being, as you mentioned, but it can also impact the organizational culture and the organizational performance. And you've spoken about feeling misaligned with your role and not looking forward to meetings that you used to enjoy in the past and so on. Many people might say that's just part of working life, and there's many people who talk about disengagement from their work. How would you respond to people who suggest that you just suck it up and get on with it, rather than the deep reflection and action that you took?
Yeah. So I've got a lot to say about this. So the first thing I will say is that what we're discussing here is in many ways a very first world problem. Founder CEOs are generally in a very privileged position to start with, and so it is a big and real decision for them. But in the grand scheme of things, it's a nice problem to have this choice. Do I want to be a CEO of my company, or do I want to do something else? This is not a luxury the vast majority of people have. But nonetheless, for founder CEOs, it's a real choice. And yes, you're absolutely right. Parts of the job will be difficult. I don't think anyone, definitely not me, I don't think anyone is saying that the job of a startup CEO is all sunshine and rainbows and never-ending joy every single day, because it is hard, it is stressful, it's not meant to be easy. But there is a certain level of maybe the balance between the effort, the potential rewards, the sacrifices that the person feels they are making, that might feel off balance at some point. And the problem here is not just the personal well-being of the CEO suffers. Unlike many other jobs, how the leader feels about what they're doing has a great amount of influence on the rest of the business and on their effectiveness. To put it simply, I don't think anyone can have a happy team with an unhappy leader, or a high-performing team with a cynical and disengaged leader. It's not a job that can be done without other people not noticing how you approach it and how you do it. In order to have a high-performing, happy, optimistic, productive, and generally a great team operating in a great culture and achieving great results, the leader should be able to show up every day, or at least on most days, and say, okay, maybe it's not easy, maybe it's difficult, but we've got it, we can handle it. Let's focus on the road. Let's figure out what we can do. And this attitude is quite literally part of their job as a leader. And if the CEO can't offer it, then that's a really good question of maybe someone else should lead the business instead of them.
Yeah.